Any other tips for kids? I think the toy tip is great, but now that has to happen when your kids aren't at home.
Well, it's trying to get out, if somebody gets something out, it's okay, go ahead and it's creating a system of we're not going to get another toy out until this other toy is put away. Right. And so it's just making sure you're on your kid and you're hunting them with that. But really it's tubs at their level. Once again, my tubs are, I've got actually a stackable organizer. It's like a rack system in their bedroom closet, and I've got little fully enclosed tubs, no lids on them, and they can, I've got them all labeled. Oh, here's my youngest son's toys. Here's cars. Here's the Legos, and they all have a home, and it's really having a home, because if you don't have a home for something, it's never going to get put away, and you're going to get frustrated because it's never put away, but there's no home for it, and your kids don't know where that home is. So just like Laura had said, it's creating the system. It's going to work for the people using it.
So it's not really their fault when their room's a mess if their toys don't have a home.
That's right. And if they don't have a home, then I don't think they probably need it. You'll find a home if they truly play with this toy and they truly love this toy. You'll find a home for it. And if other toys are in its spot, you need to donate.
So, ladies, I would love to have some advice here. There's probably people out there who feel like they could use this type of help and who might want to contact you, but maybe they're embarrassed. Mm-hmm. They might say, I can't let anybody see my house. I can't make this phone call. What would you say to them?
Well, I think that, the biggest thing is to understand that we've all been there, and we don't want people to clean their house or straighten up before we show up or anything like that. We want to see how you live and how you function and where you collect your things, because ultimately our job is just to help you make your life a little more enjoyable and a little simpler. And if we can help you declutter and get rid of some of the things that maybe have served their purpose and that you just haven't had a chance to get rid of, sometimes it's nice having that objective person coming in to give you just a little bit of a nudge in the right direction. And that's what we're here for. If you don't feel comfortable having someone in the house or whatnot, we have several different worksheets and tips and things like that you can access on our website at www.foundtime.org. And there we have things that you can do, tutorials and guides, to where you can organize in a step-by-step fashion on your own. And then just shoot us questions or things like that if you need maybe just a few more tips or whatnot. For those who really need that hands-on and the one-on-one guiding, we do have coaching sessions as well, where we come in and work together as a team and really help you get through some of those bigger stumbling blocks that might be limiting you.
Because ultimately what we all do is we're really just trying to help people break through barriers and live a greater life.
Yeah.
So sitting at home being embarrassed or anxious to make the phone call is not getting you where you need to be.
No. And Skype is the greatest thing in the world, because you can actually, most laptops these days have a built-in camera, and we can actually Skype and provide that advice. And we can see what your clutter is and what your systems that you currently have are and things like that. So Skyping is a great thing. We don't actually have to physically be in your home at that point, but we can still see what we're playing with.
That's great. So we're in Colorado here, but they can help you if you're in South Africa, Australia, Russia, wherever. All over, or even just in Nebraska next door. So, well, good. I want you guys to give your contact information one more time at the end, but before you do that, I want you to tell us, if you could offer just one piece of advice to our listeners, what would it be?
One piece of advice?
We've got one last piece of advice, because I think we've given a lot of great tips and helped people to get clear on how clutter might affect their life. So what last tip might you want to share with them?
Well, I think the fact that change is inevitable, and as we go through our lives, we're going to constantly have things coming at us that are out of our control. And by setting a good infrastructure and creating systems in your life for the things that you can control will make it so much easier for you to deal with those one-offs as they come at you. So having some of those streamlined and some streamlined systems in your life will just make those things that much easier.
Well, great. Wendi, Laura, thank you so much for joining me. If you want to share your contact information one more time, website, phone number, best way to reach you, please go ahead and do that.
Okay. Foundtime.org is our website, and our phone number is 970-984-8463. Email info@foundtime.org.
Info@foundtime.org. And you can go to foundtime.org on your website, get some tips, and then when you're ready to make the phone call, you can reach them that way. So, ladies, thanks again for joining me.
Thanks so much, Amy.
You bet.
Thank you.